We have an iPhone 11 Pro Max. So this iPhone 11 Pro Max was actually brought to me by one of you guys. One of my viewers brought this in, and his front earpiece speaker is very muffled and sounds terrible. Take a listen. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. It sounds pretty trash. So we're gonna fix this, and while we're fixing this, I'm gonna be answering questions that I asked you guys to ask me. I'm also gonna be doing a little bit of soldering in this video, so stay tuned for that. The first question is from Ben, and he asks, what's the hardest repair you've ever done for a phone? A lot of you guys keep asking that, and honestly, nothing comes to mind. I just know that I hate fixing iPods. They're the worst. We're gonna hit this phone with the unscrew, pry into the phone. So I already tried cleaning this, and it didn't work, so we're just gonna replace the speaker altogether. Open it up. There's a fingerprint in here. Not sure whose that is. Unscrew. MVic asks, have you ever thought of traveling? If so, what countries would you visit? I have traveled already quite a bit, but I do want to see Greece. I definitely want to go to Japan, and I want to go to China and build my own phone. Hopefully in the future I can do that. I probably would have to vlog. I don't know if I'm ready to do that just yet, but we'll see. Disconnect the front earpiece speaker and disconnect the screen. Now we can remove the screen. Shady Squash asks, have you ever done a screen replacement on a foldable phone? And if so, how difficult was it? Edit, he's just seen releasing a video of this. Well, there you go. I'm gonna be fixing a foldable phone very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. That'll probably be coming out next week or the week after. It is probably gonna be one of the most expensive repairs I've done though. The screens and parts for this phone is extremely, extremely expensive. Here's a sneak peek of what it looks like. It's gonna be a good time. Now we're gonna heat up the bottom of the display to make it easier to remove the actual earpiece speaker. The reason I wave the phone around like a lunatic is so that the screen doesn't overheat and the OLED does not get damaged. Now we can lift up the actual speaker. There are two little solder balls on the speaker connecting it to the actual flex cable. We're just gonna desolder them, and then we're gonna solder on a new speaker. Barry Thompson asks, it's very hard to answer questions and fix a phone. Barry Thompson asks, have you ever attempted a board level repair? If not, would you ever want to learn it? I have, and I am continuing to learn. It's very tough running a YouTube channel, trying to fix phones daily, and also trying to learn something new, but I think I'm doing okay. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and get this flex cable loose so I can add the new speaker. So we have to desolder these little joints. They're just little balls. That's what she said. And we have one of them removed. Now we have to do the second one. And our speaker is out. This is our new speaker. We have to desolder the balls and then solder it back on. We got the first solder ball on. Now we're gonna solder the second one. There we go. The new speaker is now attached. It's time for the next question. Haytham Ahmed asks, I tried asking you this question so many times. Where have you learned to fix iPhones, iPads? What were you doing before you joined? I learned to fix iPhones because I broke my own iPhone 6 and I didn't want to pay a lot of money to fix it. So the only option was fixing it myself, and I only paid 30 bucks and I did a great job. I broke the home button though. Before I joined TikTok and YouTube, I was just fixing phones daily. I was in school for computer programming, and I did not like it, so I decided to go full-time with my side hustle, which was fixing phones. What inspired you to fix and repair phones? Like most of you guys, I used to watch a lot of tech channels on YouTube, and they looked like they had the best job in the world. And from someone who didn't have a lot of tech growing up and cherished every piece of tech that I got, I thought that would be an amazing way to get tech, make money while doing it, and do what I love, and here I am. So now we gotta reinstall this and test the front earpiece speaker, see if it still works. Game Man Gaming asks, what is your least and most favorite iPhone to fix? I don't hate it, but I dislike fixing the iPhone 12 and up because of that adhesive and because they took away the plastic framer on the actual screen. It's a lot easier to break it. I just posted a video of me actually breaking someone's screen, which is not something that happens regularly. So yeah, I dislike fixing the 12 and 13, and I really like fixing the 6 because it's the first phone I ever fixed. Reinstall the battery. We're gonna turn on the phone. What was the weirdest repair you've ever done? I made a short video cutting off someone's microphones. Next, we have two right over here, one and another one. We'll just give it a snip snip. I think that has to be the weirdest repair. I'd hardly call it a repair, but that was definitely one of the weirdest things I've done. Lucky Block asks, how long have you been doing electronic repairs? Have you ever considered quitting? 7 years now, and yes, multiple times, but after the 4th year, I got really confident in my work, and that's not a thought that goes through my mind anymore. Now we're gonna test this out and see if it's any better. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Yeah. That's a lot better. Next question. Love your videos. You're so experienced and made me wonder, what's your educational background and does it contribute directly to your skills? I went to school for computer science, as I said before. I went for 2 years. Wasn't a huge fan of it, so I left. Aside from that, I didn't go to college or university for anything else. I'm only really interested in anything technology related, so I do have a lot of broad knowledge on technology related stuff, and I can do coding. We're gonna remove the black cheese from around the phone and replace it with a new seal. Next question, what is the best piece of advice you can give a newbie repair? You're going to make mistakes, you're probably gonna make them a lot, you're gonna wanna give up, but if you keep going, and I mean keep going, like 2 to 3 years, if not 4, you'll get so confident that mistakes won't scare you and you'll feel comfortable opening up things that you don't even know how to open. It's just a matter of how long you can push through the tough times. Pierre asks, have you ever repaired a TV? If yes, which one? If no, would you ever repair one? I have not repaired a TV. I'd only repair it if the actual LCD or OLED or AMOLED display isn't broken. If it is broken, I don't see the point in repairing the TV since that accounts for the majority of the cost of the actual TV. I don't think I would. It's definitely possible though. It would be fun. We're gonna put on the new seal. Torno 1500 asks, what was your worst customer experience by far? I've had a lot of customers come and try and blame me for issues that they caused. I'd fix a phone, they'd come back after swimming and blame me for their phone breaking, but that's not my fault. Not something you can blame your repair guy for. Next question. Gaming Moments asks, weirdest thing you found in or on the phone, whether that might be bugs, missing components. Oddly enough, I haven't found a bug yet, but I found a lot of food. When people don't replace the seal or their back glass is cracked or their front screen is exposing some of the internals, there's often cookie crumbs or other weird stuff. I've recorded a few shorts that show that. Also, all the food in here. Yum. Next question. Is repairing phones hard? Your videos make it seem very easy. Yes, repairing phones is hard. With experience, you get better, but not all repairs are made equal. Some are easier than others. The screen replacements on iPhones are probably some of the easiest repairs you can do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Are you subscribed?
Subscribe.